What's going on, everybody? Alex here with Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. In today's video, we've got another hardscape project for you. And as promised in the last video, I wanted to show you the finished product, the 100% finished product of our last project from last week's video. So I'm going to show you that here at the beginning, and then we're jumping into another hardscape project. For this one, we need to disassemble a retaining wall and build a nice set of steps through it, and also add a little bit of landscaping around the perimeter. So this project took us about 3 days with 3 guys, not too bad. But just a lot of manual labor, unfortunately, getting down in there. We did have to change things up, and I will talk about that as we get into it. So, all right, guys, let's get into it and let's build some steps. All right, guys, so as promised, here we are Monday morning. Let's go check out the finished product. My other picture didn't work for whatever reason, so taking this. All right, guys, another hardscape project. So for this one, there's a gate right here. Currently just a straight wall all the way across. It's 4 foot tall plus cap. And we're going to install a set of steps coming down right here. Got some 4 foot Stockman steps. They're really nice. 4 foot by, I think, 16 inches deep and 6 inches thick. So same as the block. So what we got to do is tear down the block enough to where I already started right here. Got a couple rows down, but basically we got to be able to step this all the way down to where we can set our step in here, and then we got to build it back up once we start going with the steps. So that's what we got. First things first, get all this tore down. Man, the weather this week was crazy. It was about 85 degrees all week long, and this is the week of Halloween. So end of October, normally around here we're pretty chilly, but it's about 80, 85 all week. And then you saw in the intro there, I'm wearing a beanie and a hoodie and a jacket and everything else. So pretty drastic temperature change. I think we were down in the 30s at one point later on this week, and yeah, like I said, most of the week was 85, so like a 50-degree swing, but that's what you get in Central Illinois. All right, so right about here is when things changed for us. We had to change up our plan. So we were planning on recessing all of these steps within the retaining wall. So the front of the first step was going to be even with the retaining wall where it met it, if that makes sense. So if you were to look down the line of the retaining wall, the bottom step would have been flush with the wall. But we ran into all this pool equipment piping here. So we've got a couple things of conduit, which we think were electric or maybe some lights. We're not 100% sure. We talked to the homeowner and nobody was really sure exactly what it is, but we know it goes to the pool equipment. And then there was one 2-inch PVC pipe that had a gas line inside of it, and that ran the pool heater. So a lot of utilities back here, and they were unforeseen, and they were unfortunately right in our way. So we took a bunch of measurements, we got the lines down as low as we possibly could, and came to the conclusion that it just wasn't going to work the way we originally planned it with the way that everything was. So what we decided to do, or what I came up with, was just to scoot the first step out a little bit and make it to where basically we could gain a lot of linear footage and make this work a lot better as we're stacking up these steps. Make it to where everything was going to work and we were able to leave the plumbing basically exactly where it was. So that's what we decided to do, and it worked out really well. All right, so we got everything tore down, getting ready to start building the steps. In the bottom row of this wall, I've never seen this before, split. I have no idea what that's about, but that's why I don't like hollow core blocks, because look where it's split. Right about where it loses its strength from being solid is where it broke. So this block's trash, but yeah, that's why I like solid blocks. Prompts. It got child locked is what happened. It says it's like turn it on, press 9, it's like we didn't do anything. Here, you can use this. That don't work.
Like it lasted 30 seconds, I like literally.
I returned it. I go, oh yeah, by the way, there's some food in there. She's like, what? I was like, I told you it locked on because I was using it. She's like, okay. She's looking at me like, you're joking, right? Like, no, that's it. I had to go there. What else I had to get? I had to get some diapers and something else.
You should, yeah, there's a whole bag of peach rolls in there. You should give us those too. I got a little food. I'll put ice in there, put some burritos and stuff in it.
One up all the way on both sides. This side we might have two. Use these ones first.
Okay.
Yeah, it was these. So use those three and then start here and use these and work your way back into there. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Getting ready to head out. It's about 6:45. Alright guys, here's the finished product. We replaced a couple boxwoods in here, put in all this edging. That is Bella border edging. It is 3 inches tall, 4 inches wide, 1 foot long. Looks really nice. Planted those 3 boxwoods right there. Got all this rock in along the fence. Did all this edging down along the fence. Sodded this right here. This sod was an extra, but I was worried about the dirt coming down the hill, so I went ahead and did that. Of course, these steps was the main portion of the project. And 1 extra centimeter, and this wouldn't have worked, but got it plugged in there perfectly. Got these walls rebuilt. One thing I was happy about, and you guys saw this before, of course, but one thing I was happy about is we were able to build both of these sidewalls and do the caps with old material that was existing, so everything matches really good. The only thing that doesn't match perfectly is where we broke these fresh. You can kind of tell that, and you can kind of see them here, what was broke. But that's the only thing that doesn't match perfectly, and there's nothing we can do about that. But we were able to rob some bricks and some caps from behind this fence. And because of experience, we were able to make all this look good. If you would have had to put new caps on top of here, it wouldn't have looked right. So I'm glad we were able to do what we did. And then this is how we made that happen. So back here, as you can see, there's our new caps. So we took the caps off of here, which we were able to do. They popped up pretty easily. So stole those caps, use those over here so everything matches and doesn't look too new and out of sorts. So got those done. Looks really, really nice. Got these grasses planted up here with this jumbo multicolor rock. Another grass over here. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let us know down in the comments what you think of this project and how we did. All right, guys, that's all we got for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought or if you have any questions. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to consider subscribing. You can also hit that bell, and that will notify you every time we post a video. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.